Greetings, ASA members. Want to know what's up with the legislature? Remember to read our Capital Communique. It comes out every Friday afternoon. That is during the legislative session. And hopefully that won't take all year. Instead, for this film, we will talk briefly about the ever-evolving A through F. Now, it is still undecided what the model will be for high schools for next year, due to the menu of assessments. As you know, 44 high schools this spring have chosen the ACT and 11 the SAT. Well, 500 plus others will still use AZ Merit. A number of you weighed in recently with the State Board on the 3 models proposed by the State Board of Education. Most of you favored Model A, shown here, which left science as bonus points. In other words, if you have good scores, it helps you. If your scores are poor, it can't hurt you. Growth is eliminated because the ACT, SAT schools have no prior comparison scores. CCRI and grad rate are increased to 25%, and dropout rate is added. So Model A remains as one alternative. Now, 2 new models are proposed for your consideration in addition to Model A. Option 2, seen here, keeps the current model but just eliminates growth. It does not add science or dropout rate or increase CCRI, the Career and College Ready Index, or the grad rate. So the total for option 2 is 80 points, not 100 points. Option 3 in this chart keeps the current model in all ways. In other words, AZ Merit would be used. The current way of figuring A through F for high schools would be maintained. But this one would only be used for those hundreds of schools still taking AZ Merit. In other words, all but 55 high schools in the state would stay the same for 1 more year. The other 55 would use option 2, the same model but with no growth. Now, I know it's unfair to use 2 different models. I mean, the earth would shake. Wait, did I just feel the earth move? Why, no. Do we want stability for 1 more year with the vast majority of Arizona high schools? Really? Stability? Why, that seems an amazing concept. Stability for almost all of them and a new model for only a few? So, if you have an opinion on Model A or option 2, or option 3, you can go to the State Board website. The link is provided in this message. And once again, register your opinion. And sooner or later, it is hoped the State Board will in fact choose a model. And then, next year, the menu of assessment moves to K-8. What possibly could go wrong with that? Now, if you're interested in exploring what possibly could go wrong with that, the whole subject of the future of A through F will be discussed at our March 4th division meeting in Mesa. Catcher Baden of the State Board will be there, and we will explore menu of assessments A through F and the entire future of this, as I said, ever-evolving subject. So that March 4th meeting might be of interest to you. Now, what else do you need to know? Well, we have several ASA events coming up that you may have interest in. Employee discipline training, February 22nd, March 8th. ADE has an interesting conference The Civic Engagement Conference, that's on March 1st. You can see the link in the message. The inaugural Carolyn Warner Women in Leadership Conference, sponsored by ASA, March 26th at the Cotton Center in the East Valley. The Superintendent's Professional Day on April 8th at Westmec. The APEL Higher Ed Conference, May 3rd at the NAU campus in North Phoenix. And finally, yes, summer is coming, despite what the weather tells you. The Institute for Excellence, June 2nd to 5th in Flagstaff, and the ASA Summer Conference, High Performing Teams, June 9th through 11th. What will the future hold for your professional development? There's many opportunities. Take advantage of them.